early start today, 5:30. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get the miles in. That's how you get the miles in and still like have time to fly a drone and ride back and forth past cameras. Day 11, everybody. Heading south to Lima, Montana. Morning, everybody. Day 10, starting out day 10. I'm gonna roll into Wise River today, load up, but kind of late start. This last 250 miles of trail or so is just like beat me to death. So I got up at 7 o'clock today, which to me is a kind of a late start. I'm not gonna do breakfast up here. I'm just gonna grab some food in town and get out of here. And it is freezing this morning. I was planning on a cold morning because of the stream and because of the elevation, but it was so cold I kind of stayed in the tent for an extra hour today. But I break this sucker down and get down into town, get some coffee rolling. Pulling out of Wise River, Montana this morning. I think I got like a 20-mile stretch on the road or so, maybe even a little bit more. Absolutely freezing this morning. This is crazy weather up here in Montana. Taking a break here, everybody. Slow poking today on the road. Just saw this National Scenic Trail. National Recreation Trail. Gotcha. National Recreation Trail. I thought it might be the CDT again. I gotta take a look at my map. I don't know if I'm gonna be crossing that any other times up this way. I know in Colorado I definitely will, and I would think in Wyoming. So yeah, everything's going pretty good. A really nice trail. I'm just such a sucker when it comes to trails. I gotta stop and check it out. Wow. Oh man. Just incredible. Gosh. There's so much more for me to explore up here. I gotta get back up here after the trip. This is really amazing. I really should have started in Banff. Man, chumped out on that one. There's a bald eagle. Slow going here. Slow going. I think I'm gonna pull out the map at the next pullover. See exactly where I am, what's going on. But beautiful day. Look at that, man. Montana.
Yeah, what a beautiful day, my God. Can't ask for more than this. Woo-wee, baby. Yeah. Oh. Loving every minute of it. So nice out here. Love Montana. Getting ready to say goodbye to it, really. Very shortly, heading into Idaho. On my way to Grant, Montana, not Grant, New Mexico. But I gotta get a Snickers ice cream bar. I'm dying here today. But I made pretty good time today, 60 miles out on the road. So I'm gonna have about 73 miles by the time I get to Grant. I might keep pushing on today. Here in Grants, Montana, not much out here. It's kind of a one-stop shop. There's a bar, restaurant, hotel, campground. Weed whacker guy all of a sudden. Yeah, it's camping, 15 bucks. You can get a room for 40 bucks and up, it said. I stopped for a cheeseburger, french fries, which I think that's the first one of the trip, really. I've been having pizzas and I ate Mexican food the other night. Yeah, I figured I'd stop and get water and dinner. I got 74.4 miles in today. And I ended up having a couple ranch waters, if you know what I mean. And before you know it, I'm camping behind the school bus and the pickup truck. So it's a weird one tonight. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's right up my alley. 15 bucks. I don't like to pay for camping. I mean, I can do that right over there for free. But I don't know. Support local business, and they see a lot of cyclists here. I bought a huge sweet roll. Look at this thing for tomorrow morning. You're gonna freak out. Right? What the fuck? Okay, man. Yeah, that's breakfast for tomorrow morning. It was $5. Like, all right, I'll roll the dice on the enormous sweet roll. But yeah, camp behind the skyline tonight. Check it out. Cool as hell. Yeah, it's a weird one. I'm the only one camping. I did see a couple other bikes over there. I mean, people must have rooms or something. Yeah, I don't know. There are some other cyclists here. I haven't seen anybody in the last 2 days. And I think that's because there's a couple bypasses that go around. I mean, what I just came over the last 2 days, the last 140, 150, 160 miles have been like the hardest terrain, I think, for the entire route. So, I mean, I think I have the worst behind me. But there's a couple bypasses around there that just like skirts around those mountains. You don't have to do Fleecer Ridge, and you don't have to do the Dragon Tooth, I believe. Which were really time consuming, very strenuous, and very difficult. But anyway, so as soon as I'm around those bypasses, there's 2 bikes sitting out here at the store. So I think I'm gonna be back on track with like meeting people every day, because it's really almost how you survive out here, or how you find out where to camp next, or what's going on with water. It's really word of mouth, north and southbounders. Really, I think the best information kind of comes from the northbounders, because they've been through it, but the southbounders always kind of have an idea where they're heading next and what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. It's much more of a social kind of a trip, much more like through hiking or like backpacking, where you kind of stumble on people every day. But I do a weird pace, I feel. You know, it always kind of pushes me past. Like, there's 2 bikes here, great, but like I get up really early, you know what I mean, and I just like leave. I love riding really early in the morning, and I love riding late at night, so it usually pushes me past like the next obvious camp spot or the next obvious place to crash. Every once in a while I do find somebody on a crazy pace, and that's kind of backpacking anyway, but I've noticed it here already. Matty Freedom was literally snoring while I like rolled my bike past him and like was getting on the road that morning, you know. So it's just like, well, I'll never see you again. You know, just gonna keep hanging out, and I got the tent set up, and I'm just gonna take it easy tonight, Montana. out of here, boy. I will whip. We got a lot going on here. I can't figure it out, but it's okay. It's right up my alley. Boom.
I don't know. I think crossing into Idaho tomorrow. Glad I brought everything I did. About 64 miles outside of Lima. Heading for Lima today. I'm gonna try to get there as close to noon as I can. I understand it's 64 miles, but by 3 would be great.